All right, what's up, guys? We just pulled up to a Google call for a potential customer looking for swimming pool service, so just basic weekly cleaning. We're going to take you in the backyard and show you some key factors that we look at for providing that customer with a price. Let's take a look. All right, so we're back here at the pool now. First thing I always look for, to state the obvious, would be foliage or trees around the pool. Clearly, from the what you see in the pool and what's above me right now, you can tell, number one, this is going to be a very dirty pool upon every visit. It can take just very little amount of wind to get this much debris in the pool, so just mental note, that's number one, first thing we look for. All right, so second thing we're going to look for is the size of the pool. The bigger the pool, the longer it takes for our service techs to provide a full service cleaning on. This is a very large L-shaped pool and will take a decent amount of time for a service tech from start to finish. Okay, a third thing we look for is tanning ledges, steps, step-in ledges, or even benches along that side. Anytime you see ledges, obviously it slows cleaning tech down with their vacuum. You know, they have to stop, move their vacuum, pick it up, go in steps individually, so it just adds time to their total time spent here cleaning the pool. All right, another thing we will look for is to see if the pool has a autofill built in. This will allow a pool tech slightly quicker time because the water level will always be maintained with the float built into the side of the deck. That way he's not sitting here waiting on a hose to fill the pool when he shows up and it's a little bit low due to evaporation or whatever it is. An autofill will save techs a lot of time. All right, so the two final things we're going to look for are equipment condition and age, as well as type of chlorination, whether it's salt or chlorine. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is a fairly new pool. We can tell that from the landscape, obviously not being complete, the decking, and the equipment. So this has a Heat Pro, heat cool pump, variable speed pump, all tied in with an Omni PL system for full automation. So in terms of use for our techs with this system, it's awesome. It's going to be simple for them to operate and do half the work for them in the sense of the automation telling them when certain things are wrong. So equipment-wise is a big thing to look at. This is a A+ for this pool. All right, the final and probably most important factor of pricing a swimming pool service account is your type of chlorination, whether it's a salt system or runs off of chlorine tablets. This is a salt system, has an S340 salt cell. Overall, we price it, salt pools are slightly different than chlorine pools just in terms of what it takes to maintain it. But that's very important to note when you're walking in a backyard to take a look at a service account. All right, guys, so there's a quick walkthrough of what we think about when it comes to pricing a service account. If you're local here in the Myrtle Beach area, feel free to give us a call to take taking care of your swimming pool out of your hands and make it as easy and enjoyable as possible for you. And if you're not local in the area, maybe you're a swimming pool professional